Can we stop assuming that baby starters are mature just because they doubled? Hi, I'm Annette, micro baker in Chicago and owner of Dough My Goodness Bakery, and I'm here to help you simplify sourdough. If your new starter has doubled 3 days in a row, congratulations, it's alive! But just be aware that a baby starter that doubles is not a mature starter yet. Do not put it in the fridge. Do not keep feeding it equal parts flour and water. What a baby starter needs in order to get fermentation up and running is totally different than what a mature starter needs to be strong and stable. So here's exactly how to bridge that gap. I want you to start increasing your feeding ratios gradually. Now I'll explain what I mean by that. You're probably feeding your baby starter right now a 1-1-1 ratio, which means equal parts of your old starter, flour, and water. 1 part starter, 1 part flour, 1 part water. Once your starter doubles 3 days in a row, it needs more food. As your starter gets stronger and fermentation activity strengthens, it can eat more and faster. When your starter is new, we want to keep it warm and make sure it has more water in it because those are the right conditions to speed up or get fermentation going. When your starter is mature, the goal is to actually keep it fed until the next feeding. That way it doesn't sit hungry building up acid, which is exactly what's going to happen if you keep feeding your starter exactly the same way as you did when you were trying to get it up and running. So once your starter doubles 3 days in a row at a 1-1-1 feeding, I want you to increase that ratio to a 1-2-2. So that means 1 part starter, 2 parts flour, and 2 parts water. Do this daily until it doubles 3 days in a row. Then you're going to move to a 1-3-3 ratio. Feed your starter the 1-3-3 daily until it doubles 3 days in a row. And then guess what the next step is? That's right, 1-4-4. And so on. You're going to continue to gradually increase that ratio until you get to a 1-10-10 ratio. Once your new starter is doubling reliably and consistently at a 1-10-10 ratio, congratulations, your starter is ready for the mature starter feed in my pinned video. Or if you want to skip the baby phase entirely, I sell some of my dehydrated Jane dough on my website, doughmygoodnessbakery.com. And in a few days, you can have some of my starter right to your door. So tell me, what ratio are you feeding your baby starter right now? Tell me in the comments. Happy baking.